Hello, welcome back to another recap of The Bachelor. My apologies, I did take a couple weeks off. Not that I haven't been watching The Bachelor, but just need to take a break from social media. You know, that political jargon was getting much. Anyway, my love for The Bachelor remains. Well, we are in, just to kind of bring things up to speed, this was a sad episode. You know, look at they are in St. Thomas. You know, beautiful place, beaches, clear water, but everybody is sad. Tensions are high, and nobody's happy, including Nick. The whole feud between Corinne and Taylor, you know, they really stretched that out for a long time. I still love Corinne. She is moving up the ranks, as I said, as one of the best villains of all time. Her aggressiveness is great. I think you have to keep her for at least an overnight date, because if she's this aggressive in public, Lord only knows what she brings to the table behind closed doors. For Taylor to be a mental health counselor, you know, she seems about as unstable as all of them, and I don't know, it's kind of unfortunate that that's her profession, but I had no tears seeing her leave, and I don't think Corinne minded either. Corinne found herself a new maid or whatever to take care of her in St. Thomas. A little bit sad, but kind of funny. On one date with the Russian gal, Christina, you know, great story, you know, difficult upbringing, obviously, with what she went through in the orphanage and leaving her family. And, you know, what was nice for a change is she actually smiled this episode, but she really doesn't bring much to the table. I believe this was more of a sympathy rose, you know, look how far you've come type of thing, but she's going to be gone here pretty soon. Back to the USSR. Volleyball scene was probably one of the biggest fail group dates I think I've ever seen. Everybody was disappointed. They're upset that they're playing volleyball to gain Nick's attention. Do they not realize where they're at? They're not working. They are on a beach and they're drinking. Sounds pretty awesome. And then Nick, he had this awkward velociraptor thing going kind of out of nowhere, and that was awkward. He really shouldn't be doing that in public, nor should I. The 2-on-1 date was, let's see, Danielle and Whitney. You know, Whitney, boring. You know, she's she couldn't believe that she was going home, but they never had a connection, and she's just, you know, I can't believe she was shocked. Danielle, I maybe would have given her a rose to see if there was something more in the next date. You know, she's easy on the eyes, but Nick sent them both home. You know, I think he wasn't feeling it after the group date. And he did something very wise, which he does very well, is he brings on the waterworks when he needs to, and it's gonna come to his advantage come later on in the episodes. When he went back into the room to tell the girls that he sent both of them home on the 2-on-1, and that he was unsure if that he could even find love. You know, I think that shook him enough to get them to try harder coming up and maybe appreciate what they're doing or where they're at, and not be such negative Nellies or Nancys in the rest of the episode. So the tears were good. He's going to find residuals from this, from probably on a physical level, and their attitude, so it better get better, or I'm going to stop watching, but probably not. I was sad to see Shark Girl go. She was funny. She brought some personality to the episodes in a season that's fairly lacking in personality. But yeah, that was a bummer. But I think I don't have my prediction, Rose, but I'm going to say Raven is actually moving up the list of potential winner. She is naive enough, small town enough. Maybe Nick is tired of the LA scene and wants a son of a kind of a small town girl. I think family dates are going to be big. It's always a turning point, I think. But I think how that date goes with Raven is going to determine whether or not he gets on one knee and gives Neil Lane a call and picks up a fat diamond. But Raven is doing well. I think she's naive enough to think, oh my gosh, this is my knight in shining armor. So, yeah, props to her. And she's a good volleyball player, so that's kind of a win-win. Jasmine. I've got to talk about Jasmine. Sorry, I can't leave that one out. That was the biggest I'm dying I've ever seen on live television. I mean, when she, had some one-on-one time with Nick, she's, flustered, she's talking fast, and she literally chokes him like 3 times. And after the first time, he was uncomfortable, and she kept doing it. I mean, I've never seen a more I need a life jacket, I'm sinking moment in live history. And so luckily she got the limo ride of death, and Nick let her go because she was falling apart literally in front of our eyes, and that was a joy to watch. But boy, she wanted Nick's attention so bad, and she's a Golden State Warrior cheerleader, and I doubt Curry even knows who the hell she is. So Ravens in the lead. Thank you for your patience the last couple of weeks, but I'm back, and I look forward to Monday.